Back in the realm of chaos. Alright. Just gonna do a little, I guess say like a reaction discussion processing of the new detachments for World Eaters in 11th edition. I think they look pretty good. I think the first thing I'm going to get out of the way is that, yes, I am working on a Hellbrute that took a major nerf. A little bit of a bummer because I didn't really play Hellbrutes a whole lot in 10th edition. I kept finding that usually they would end up just getting freaking blasted out of the board, but that's probably more my scrub gameplay rather than reflecting on the Hellbrutes themselves. So I never really got the whole ping pong to pull off, but I guess no chance of it now, but it is what it is. That is okay. And by the way, I know he looks a little crazy now, like green armor, what the hell is going on here, but it's all part of the madness. As you can see, I'm kind of stippling on some decayed metal here. Anyways, so that's a little bit of a bummer about the Hellbrute, but so far I do like the looks of everything else. We'll start off with Brazen Engines. It's one of the ones I'm most excited about because I love kaijus. As a Godzilla fan, I love kaijus, and getting some big metal monsters out there is going to be pretty awesome. I also like the upgrade where you can transform a non-demon vehicle into a demon, and that's where this Hellbrute comes in, and it's actually part of the reason he's kit bashed the way that he is, because the flavor text is that there's a greater demon of Khorne inside, and I find that hilarious. I'm kind of a sucker for stuff like that, so that's one of the reasons the dude is getting this treatment. I mean, the Brazen Engines be able to move through walls, being able to stop modifiers to their attacks, that's going to be a lot of fun. A little bit of a shame you can't take it in Goretrack. Goretrack was actually my main, well, it's the detachment I had the most success with in 10th edition. But, I mean, the demon engines, can't talk today, they don't really have the, they don't really get a lot of buffs from Goretrack anyways, so it's really not that big of a deal at the end of the day, in my opinion, at least. I am looking at Goretrack in KDK, though, because Demonkin, although I didn't have as much success with it, I'm wanting to make it one of my main detachments. I've always been kind of a, not anti-Berserker Warband guy, but I always wanted to try to work the other detachments, make it a little better. It's my uniqueness, I guess, kind of showing through. I want to do something a little unique, but that is okay. Probably also one of the reasons why I get my ass kicked so much in the games. Anyways, moving on to the Butcher's detachment. I am actually pretty excited about that one too. Love Terminators. Who doesn't love Terminators? Shame that we're not getting our own Terminators yet, Red Butchers yet, but I mean, GW are the ones that said yet, so hopefully those will be coming one day. One could only hope. But that one looks a lot of fun. I know probably not the best way to run it, but I do kind of want to try it in Goretrack. Maybe a couple Land Raiders. I'll have to get another Land Raider and paint it up, but get a couple Land Raiders, load them up with Terminators, and maybe have some other So maybe instead of a 30-nator list, maybe a 20-nator list. Have 10 in Deep Strike and then 2 Land Raiders full of Terminators. Sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. But we'll see. That looks really strong. I do kind of like how they took what Vessels used to be and basically kind of added that to the Terminators. I think that's pretty cool. We'll see how that plays. It's actually not the one I'm excited the most about. Again, I'm probably the most excited for the Brazen Engines detachment. But there's been a lot of talk about those Terminators, so it will be fun either way. And I like to experiment, so that'll be good. Last but not least is the Vessels of Wrath detachment. Now, this one really caught my eye, as I'm sure it caught a lot of other people's eyes, as something good for Gortrak. Because, I mean, Gortrak is really more of a delivery system sort of playstyle, I would say. You're delivering your powerful units through vehicles to get up on the enemy. And so I just think that leans really well with the new vessels, which is for characters. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Looking to play in that one in my local group, whether it be my local narrative group or maybe even some RTTs. Our local area just posted that they're going to have their first 11th edition RTT coming up in July. So looking forward to that. I think I will go ahead and join that and see how it goes. But those are my thoughts. No deep breakdown or anything there like some other channels, but just kind of a little bit of ramble going on, or a waffle going on, as old Valrak would say. All right. Without further ado, I'm gonna keep working on this guy, and then I'll probably turn in for the night. Till next time.